What's going on, guys? KDonnie here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make an XP farm in Minecraft 1.14.4. Let's get started. Alright, here's everything you guys are going to need to build this farm. You're going to need 13 redstone torches, 1 lever, 1 piston, 2 buckets of water so you can make an infinite water source, 4 oak signs, and a piece of soul sand. Alright, the first thing you guys are going to want to do is count 4 blocks in each direction of the spawner, and we're going to hollow out this area for mobs to spawn in. Alright, when you're hollowing out this area, you're going to want to make sure that it's 3 blocks above the spawner, and that it's 2 blocks below the spawner. So we're going to clear out an area 2 blocks below the spawner for our mobs to fall into once they spawn. Alright, now that we've dug out the spawn area for our mobs, we're going to dig out another little area where they'll fall and we'll collect them and kill them for our experience. This will be a 5x5 little room right over here. Alright, now that we've dug out this little area, we're going to make an elevator to bring our mobs up, over, and drop them down again. That way they're at half a heart and we can punch them to death rather than killing them with our swords. Alright, to dig this elevator, we're going to go right over here to the right of our door, dig a 3-block wide tunnel, and go up 22 blocks. Now when I do this, I like to get a specific type of block, like mossy cobblestone, get 22 of it, and then pillar up. Once I run out, I know I've gone 22 blocks up. So we're going to dig this until we run out of mossy cobblestone. Alright, now that we've dug 22 blocks up, we're going to go ahead and dig a tunnel 3 blocks over, so 1, 2, 3, and then dig a tunnel right back down. And that should bring you right to the edge of our room. Alright, now that we've got our elevator dug, we're going to need to dig a way for our mobs to get over to it. We're going to dig 3 blocks down below our spawner, then we're going to dig over until we reach right over there, right on the other side of this door. We're going to count 4 blocks, 1 more for our wall, and then 1 more, and we should be right behind our door. Alright, now that we've got this dug, we're going to go ahead and make an infinite water source so we can start placing some water without worrying about using too much of it. We're going to go back into our hole here and place 2 signs right here and here, break this block right under our elevator, and we're going to place some soul sand right under it. This will actually create bubbles that will push the mobs up. I'm not holding space right now, and it's pushing me up. Alright, now you want to make sure when you're doing this that you make the whole column source blocks. If they're not source blocks, the bubbles won't push up through them. Something I like to do to get up and down is actually place some water over on the right where we made our tunnel to begin with, and then use our buckets to get up. Once we get all the way to the top, we can make an infinite water source and start filling our column. Alright, now that we filled our column with water, you should see the bubbles coming all the way to the top. If they aren't coming all the way to the top and are stopping somewhere near the bottom, that means you missed a source block, and you'll have to go down there and use some buckets and try and figure out where you missed it. The next thing we're going to do is make the stopper to stop the mobs from falling down before we want them to. To do that, we're just going to place a piston right here, right before the drop chute, and we're going to dig 2 columns down right next to it, like so. Alright, now that we've dug this out, we're going to place a block right at the bottom, in line with our drop chute, place a lever on it, and start placing our redstone torches. We might have to break the lever so that we can pillar up and place our redstone torches as we go. Alright, and when we reach the top of our chute, we're going to dig over a little bit and dig under our piston. We're going to place a block above this redstone torch here and place one on the side of this block. That'll push our piston up. And as it turns out, we didn't actually need 2 of those redstone torches. Alright, now we're just going to fill this in so we have a smooth chute going all the way through, and we're going to fill this in too. Next thing we're going to do is place a sign right over here, and place a sign right over here, behind this piston. Now all we have to do is fill in the floor and cover it up, and then place one of our water buckets right up here. And that's the top half done. Now we gotta worry about the rest of it. Alright, now that we're done up top, we can go ahead and close that off, and start placing in the water for our mobs to land in. To do this, all you have to do is place a bucket of water in each corner of the spawn room. This will push all of the mobs right into our little hole here. Speaking of which, we're also going to need to put a bucket of water in this hole. Just like that. Alright, now that we've placed all 4 of our buckets of water, you can see all the water is pushing the mobs towards the center. No matter where they spawn, they'll be pushed down here towards the center, maybe a little slowly. But eventually they'll make their way down here, be pushed over, and then pushed into this soul sand. That'll push them up, they'll be pushed over here, into the little waiting area. Once we flick the lever downstairs, they'll fall down and be ready to be killed. All we have to do now is place a few blocks so that our zombies can't get out, dig down so that we can kill them, place our lever right here, and break the torches in our spawn room so our zombies can start spawning. Alright, we can see our zombies have started spawning already, and they're going to be brought up the chute here and held up there, and that'll be far enough away so that more zombies can spawn later. We'll never reach the cap of the spawner so they can spawn indefinitely. Now, you want to be careful when doing this because you can actually crash a server or even ruin a world entirely if you wait too long. But that usually takes around 10 or 12 hours, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. Alright, now we just seal this off and it's ready to use. Whenever you want your zombies to fall down, all you have to do is flick your lever, and shortly, your zombies will fall down. You can punch them to death really easily, and get some XP while you're at it. Alright, I've had this farm running for a few minutes and we've accumulated a few zombies. Now if I kill them with a wooden sword, just so I can get the sweeping edge and hit them all at once, it should give us quite a bit of XP. Now, I've only had this running for about 2 to 3 minutes, but that gave us 3 levels, which isn't bad. Alright, if you guys like this video, make sure to click like, get subscribed, and ring that bell icon so you know of all the other videos I make. I'll see you guys next time.
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you.